Hello students, myself Professor Ankur Ganorkar. Today we are going to start in the gate theory session an important topic under analog circuits, that is diode and its equation. So let's start the understanding of diode with the introduction of diode. So the main question arises, what is basically diode? Diode is a semiconductor device and all of us are aware it is having two terminals, anode and cathode, where anode is notified as the positive terminal of the device and cathode is notified as negative terminal of the device. We need to understand the operation with respect to biasing. So again we have a question, what is biasing? Biasing is basically use of an external energy, a DC battery connected to a device for device operation. So when we talk about connecting a battery to a device, since the device is two terminal, we can connect the battery to the device in two forms. The first method is called as forward biasing method and the second is called as reverse biasing method. In forward bias, the anode is connected to the plus plate of the battery and cathode is connected to the minus plate of the battery. And when we talk about reverse bias, the anode is connected to the minus plate of the battery and cathode is connected to the plus plate of the battery. What happens because of this? When we have two types of behavior, that is forward biased and reverse bias, under forward bias, the diode works like a closed switch. Implies diode will go in the on state. Also implies diode will conduct. But when we talk about the other method, that is reverse bias connection, the diode under reverse bias, under ideal behavior, doesn't conduct at all. Implies it will work like an open switch. The practical background of diode implies that the voltage of the diode will be around 0.7. So when we look at the equivalent circuitry under forward bias and reverse bias, it is observed that under forward bias, it works like a closed switch and maintains a drop of 0.7 volt across it. Whereas in reverse bias, it will work like an open switch. This can be understood clearly from the characteristics of the diode. So when we look at the VI characteristics of the diode, if you observe carefully, it is IF versus VF can also be notified as ID versus VD. So observation says that a diode under forward bias will give current, but the diode will turn on only when the potential of the diode is greater than or equal to 0.7 volts. Under practical situation, the diode will conduct maybe less than that also. But when we see at a graph, it is easily observed that it is going to give you an exponential rise of current under forward bias. Conclusion, a diode will conduct under forward bias and will work like a closed switch. But when we look at the reverse characteristics, if you observe carefully, under reverse bias situation, ideal situation says that a diode never conducts. So we assume that the current of the diode under reverse bias is zero, but that is ideal behavior. Practically, we do get a reverse saturation current. And all of us are aware regarding a phenomena called as avalanche breakdown. Once the reverse voltage crosses the reverse breakdown point of the diode faces avalanche breakdown. We never operate a diode, that is a normal p-n junction diode, in the avalanche region. So conclusion is, under reverse bias, a diode will work like an open switch. A practical diode will work like an open switch where the current can be considered as IS. We're talking about the equation of the diode under forward bias. The equation can be defined as ID is equal to IS e raised to QVD by nu KT minus 1, where IS is the reverse saturation current, Q is the value of charge, VD is the forward voltage drop across the diode, K is Boltzmann's constant, T is your temperature in degree Kelvin. Nu is basically defined as an ideality factor or also emission coefficient. Normally it is considered with a value of 1 or 2. So when we look at the parameter Kt by Q, it will be defined as thermal voltage. The equivalent circuitry of the diode can be seen where under forward bias it works like a closed switch. The drop maintained across it will be Vd and the Rf will stand for its internal resistance. So we have a Shockley's equation here where Kt by Q can be defined as Vt. So Vt is defined as thermal voltage. The value is approximately 26 millivolt. Now, when we look at the reverse saturation current, under ideal behavior, we say that a diode never conducts. So the value of Is was 0. But under a practical situation, we do get a very, very small current under reverse bias. That current is called as the reverse saturation current. And the approximate range will be approximately 10 raised to minus 14 amperes. So this is regarding the diode, the introduction for the diode and the Shockley's equation for the diode.